Am I doing it? How do you know if you're live or not?
Is it recording?
It says, oh.
What is this?
Hi. Welcome. I'm live? Thanks. I'm nervous. We'll wait a couple more minutes for some other people to join. Hello. Hi. Hello. All right. Hello. Hello. We'll wait a couple more minutes for some more people to join. You guys don't need any equipment for this, but if you have some weights that you want to add for some of the exercises, you can get that. If you have like a heavy textbook, I know some of you guys might have heavy textbooks, you can grab that, or like a jug or something. You don't need it by any means. You can do all body weight for this, but if you want something, you can grab any of those things. You also, if you have a chair handy, you can grab a chair. You by no means need a chair, but you can do that. We have some tricep dips in there, which you can do on the floor, but a chair might be easier. 5 o'clock. All right. Also, I'm not going to have music playing in the background for copyright reasons, but please feel free to go ahead, put your own music on in the background. Whatever, pumps you up, gets you excited, please feel free to do that. I'm going to be just doing it to the music in my head, which you can do too. But if you have music, I would encourage you to play some music while we do this. Okay. I will have some people behind me joining us as well. All right, 5:01. Let's go ahead and get started, and if other people join, that's fine. Yes. Can everybody hear me okay? Can I get a wave, thumbs up on that? Okay. All right, my name is Heather. This is Suppertime Crunch. It's going to be circuit style. We have 4 circuits? 4 circuits. Each circuit will have 3 exercises. We'll have 2 bodyweight exercises and 1 cardio exercise. You'll do each exercise for 40 seconds. You'll have 10-second rest in between, and then we'll move on to the next exercise. You'll have a little bit more time between sets. You'll do each circuit 2 times. We'll move on to the next one. Your last circuit's going to be a core circuit. All of your other circuits are going to have 2 bodyweight exercises and a cardio exercise. So like I said, you don't need equipment, but if you do have some stuff, a chair or a weight or a book, that will be helpful. Okay, so let's get started. Just to warm it up, if you want, feet about just outside of your hips, and let's just do some arm circles. We're just getting the body warmed up.
Do you want to stay like that?
You can come into yeah. Just roll the shoulders back, nice and wide. Good. Keep that going. Gonna get my timer started here. Perfect. Awesome. Good. You can take it forwards, go the opposite direction as what you were doing. Awesome. As people join, we're just warming up, getting the body started. Good. Now let's take it to the hips. You're going to roll your hips back, just switch sides. Good. If you're just joining us, we're warming up. If you have music you can play along with this, please do that. Makes it a little bit easier. Good, let's take it the other way. Good. Awesome. Now, feet right outside the hips again. Do some easy squats. Good. Take the butt back behind your knees. Good. Now, when you come up, do a nice long stretch to the side. Good. Good. Now take it to the sides, twist the body. Good. All right. One more minute of warm up. Let's jog it out. I hope you've got your music going. If not, in your head. Good. Let's do a little high knee. Good. Let's do a butt kick. Drive the heels into your butt. Good. Now do a light toe tap in front of you. Very light. All right. Let's stop there. That's your warm-up. Are you feeling warm?
Yeah.
Yes, good. Okay, your first circuit. Your first exercise, lower body. You are going to do a squat and then a heel lift. Squat, heel lift. Now, this is where, if you want, you can have a weight to add a little bit of added resistance. You can do that if you have a heavy book. You can do that, up to you. Your second exercise, we've got a crouching tiger push-up. Couple of modifications for this. You can, let's see, get me all in. Hands are directly under your shoulders. You're going to push up, then crouch it back, pike, forward, and push up. You can, if you want, do this on your knees, and then come up and go back. Even more modification, knees are directly under your hips, and then come back up. And then for your cardio, you have a burpee. You can do this multiple ways. Stretch it up, down, out, in, up, or you can jump, down, in, up, or you can add a push-up at the bottom. Okay, so we're gonna do that 2 times. First time, 40 seconds, squat with the heel lift, and go for it. So squat and heel lift at the end. Your feet are just outside of your hips. They're kind of turned out ever so slightly. You're bringing your butt all the way down behind your knees. Good. You don't need weight for this, but like I said, if you want, you can add a little weight.
3, 2.
All right, hold it here. You have 10 seconds rest.
Ooh.
Yes, 10 seconds.
Woo-hoo.
Now we're going into the crouching tiger push-up. So take it down to the floor. You're gonna push it up. Crouch it back. Woo. Come back. And again. Now remember your modifications. You can come down to your knees for the push-up. Up, toes, crouch, back. Or you can bring your knees right under the hips. Up to you.
3, 2.
And hold it there. 10-second rest. You've got a burpee. You can jump. You don't have to. And go. You can push up at the bottom. You don't have to. That's optional. How you doing? Doing good? Awesome. Keep it going. 4 seconds. Good. Okay, so you get a little bit longer rest here. So get some water if you need it. You guys doing good? Awesome. Okay. So second time around for the squats. If you want to take it a little wider, you can do that. So your feet are still turned out, knees are turned out, squat it down, and the heel lift. When you take it wider, we're not started yet, you're working different muscles. So you're getting a little bit more into the side glute with that. So you can do that. Everything else, we're keeping the same. Maybe if you didn't do the weight the first time, you do the weight the second time. So up to you. 10 more seconds and we'll get started with that second round. Now if you tried your push-ups the first time with knees, maybe you challenge it. All right, let's get started. Squat, heel lift. Good. Now you don't have to take it wide, but if you do, like I said, make sure you're pushing your knees out. They should be going in line with the middle of your toes. So make sure they're not caving in. You're gonna squeeze your butt at the top. Keep your chest lifted. Good. 4 seconds. Hold it there. Good. All right. Now we go back into the crouching tiger push-up. So back down to the floor. And go. Push it up. Crouch it back. Forward. And down. Good. Really push those hips back. Lengthen the spine. Make sure that chest gets down, elbow level. You can take the push up to your knees if you need to.
3, 2.
And hold it there. Good. Last one of this circuit. Back to the burpees. Okay.
3,
Jump or no jump? Up to you. Go. Push up, no push up. Up to you. Good. Keep it going. 8 more seconds. And hold it there. Woo! Woo! Good job. Woo! Okay, how we doing? Awesome. Mom! Okay. All right. You're gonna pick one side. Second time, you're gonna switch sides. So this is what you got. Reverse lunge. Take the knee up and rotate. Really focus, not on speed, but on squeezing your core. Make sure your feet stay at hip width. And really get the form in that one. Your second exercise, we're going back down for planks, guys. With no weights, we got a lot of planks. So, hands are under the shoulders. You are going to drive the knee in, lift the leg up. Drive the knee in, lift the leg up. Good. So really try and bring that knee as close to your belly button as you can. Straighten it out. You're going to squeeze the tush. Okay? And then for your cardio, we have a skater. If you have limited space, do what you can with what you have. One side to the other. You can take a weight in your hand if you want. You don't have to. You're just going to really go from one side to the other. Okay, first exercise. Remember, we have reverse lunge, rotation. When you're ready, you are gonna go. Go ahead, 40 seconds. Remember, we're only doing one side first. Good, get that rotation in there. Now, when you're doing this, make sure you keep this back leg right in line with this hip. You want to make sure that that foot doesn't go behind the other. You're going to lose your balance. So, take the foot, bring it straight back, lunge, bring it up and twist. And hold it there. Good. 10 seconds. Back down to the floor, plank position. You're going to alternate. Drive the knee in. Squeeze the butt. Lift the leg. Drive the knee in. Leg up. Good. Now make sure you keep that butt down. No booties popping up in the air. You're going to squeeze your core. Good. Make sure your hands are directly under your shoulders. They're not before or after. Good. And hold it there. Good. 10 seconds. Our cardio, we have the skater. So back and forth, just like that. When you're ready, go. Make sure you got a good rotation in your waist. Good. You can reach for the floor if you want. Add a little more. Good. Stay with me. You can do it. You get a little longer break after this. 5 seconds. And hold it there. Good. Woo. Okay. You get a little bit more of a break. We're going to do it again. How you guys doing? You with me? Yes? Okay. All right. Now, whatever side you did the first time, make sure you're switching sides. So if the right leg went back the first time, your left leg goes back the second time, okay? You don't want to be lopsided, so make sure you do that switch. Now, remember, your focus on this is for the leg to go right back from where the hip is. Bring it back nice and long. I'm going to turn to the side. When you lunge, both knees go 90 degrees. Okay? Then you come up, knee up, and get the rotation. And go.
Plus rotational.
Lunge it back. Bring it up. Rotate. Good. Nice and controlled. Don't go too fast. Good. What? See, don't lose your balance. Good. Squeeze in that core. Turn to the side again. You see, both knees come to 90 degrees.
3,
Hold it here.
1. Rest.
Good. Second exercise, remember, is that plank. Drive the knee in.
2,
Squeeze the butt. And go. In. Squeeze the glute. Make sure you're squeezing your core. Your butts aren't sticking up. Good. Now it doesn't have to be a huge leg lift in the back. It can just be a tiny one, as long as you feel that in your glute. And don't forget, as you get tired, your arms are going to want to do that. Make sure you keep your hands under the shoulders.
Rest.
Hold it there. You get 10 seconds. Last one. Then we move on. Skaters. And go. Get a nice rotation. If you want, reach for the outside of that foot. Good.
Look at that cute little drum.
How you guys doing? Woo! Good. Keep it moving. Get a rotation. 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Good. Okay. Next circuit. This is where you might want a chair. So while I'm demonstrating, if you have a chair, you can grab it. But you don't need one. You don't need one if you don't want one. Okay. First exercise is a donkey kick with a fire hydrant. Okay. Yeah, okay. So, you're in tabletop position. There's a lot of focus in this one. I'm going to tuck my top in here a little bit. Okay. So, hands are directly under the shoulders. Knees are directly under the hips. You're going to pick one side for the first time. Then we'll switch. You're going to make sure you're focusing on squeezing your core and not doing this. I don't want your backs arched or your booties popping. Nice and straight, neutral spine. Leg goes up. And this is where you want to focus on squeezing and not arching. Down and out. When you bring your leg up to the side, make sure that this hip, it's going to want to rise. So kind of lean into it. Lean into it so your hips stay both in the same spot. Okay, for the second one, chair or no chair. We got tricep dips. If you have a chair, your hands are directly under your shoulders. The farther out, the more challenging. The closer in, the easier. You're going to bend the elbows behind you and dip. If you don't have a chair, completely fine. You can do this. You are going to go in reverse tabletop. Let's see. Yeah. Reverse tabletop, hips come up, bend the arms. When you're on the floor, you want to be more cognizant that you're just not dropping your hip. You want to make sure you keep the hip up. Keep the hip up and you're just bending the elbows. So that's a little bit of an added thing you have to pay attention to when you're on the floor. And then for your cardio, we're going to pick one side for the first time. Second time, we'll switch. So first time, stationary lunge. Remember, both knees at 90. just a little hop. If that's too much on your knees, you can do this, down and up, down and up. I encourage you to do the stationary lunge with the jump, but if you have sensitive knees, lunge it back, hop it up, that's fine too. Okay, we're going to the first exercise, donkey kick with fire hydrant. You're in tabletop position, and when you're ready, go. 40 seconds. Pick one side, squeeze in the core, up and out. Good. Up and out. Make sure you're not arching your back. And both of your hips stay parallel. So, kind of lean into it a little. That will help you.
3,
And
1.
hold it there. Good. We move to the next one. Tricep dips, floor or chair, up to you.
3, 2.
And
Tricep dips.
go for it. Elbows are bending behind you. Make sure they're not bending out to the side. Good. The farther your feet are out from you, the harder it will be. Now when you drop, if you're using a chair, you're dropping straight down. So you're not dropping super far out, you're dropping straight down. Good.
3, 2.
And hold it there. Good. 10 seconds. Pick a side.
3, 2.
Lunge with a little hop. Good. Hopefully if you're in an apartment, you're not on a second or third floor. We luck out. We're on the first floor. We're not disturbing anyone. I don't think. Good.
This is hard.
It is hard. You're going to feel it later. Good. Good. Make sure your knees don't, that front knee doesn't pass the toe. 3, 2, 1. Good. You get a little bit more of a break. Take a sip of water if you need it. You with me still? How you doing? Good? Good. All right. We're going to do it again. You still have a little bit more of a break. For the second time, we had 2 exercises that we did one side. So make sure you switch sides for the second one. Take your time. I'm going to ingrain this in your head. Really focus on your posture in this. Squeeze in the core. Squeeze your butt. So always keep the hands under the shoulders. Doesn't look like they are, but they are. Okay. And keep your hips parallel. I have a tendency to start to lean away. My hip rises. Keep it down. Now, opposite leg. Bring it up. Donkey kick. To the side. Fire hydrant. Good. Up. And to the side. Good. Squeeze in that core. Pretend that you have your favorite beverage balanced on your back. I won't say what it is, but whatever it is, pretend it's there.
2, 1.
And hold. Good. All right, tricep dips, 10 seconds. Floor or chair,
3, 2.
and go.
Tricep dips.
Butt goes straight down. Good. Elbows bend behind you. Make sure they're not flaring out. If you're using a chair, keep the butt close to the chair. You want to challenge? Bring the feet out a little more. Whew, guys. I'm harboring all the quarantine weight and I'm struggling. All right, this is good. We're doing it together. And hold, good. Oof. Okay, last one. Now, whatever leg you did the first time, you're switching. Stationary lunge with a little hop. 40 seconds. Good. Doesn't have to be fast. Nice little hop. Good. Both knees are at 90. Good. Got 10 seconds. All right, 3, 2, 1. Woo, good. A little bit more of a break. How we doing? Woo, good. Wow, are we on? We are. We're on our last circuit. So, your last, I know I'm running a little behind. I always do. Okay, your last circuit is core. Your first exercise, toe touch. Okay. Feet are straight up. You're reaching straight up to the toes. Yeah? Okay. Second exercise, pick one, and then we'll switch. Cross your shin over the thigh. You're gonna do an oblique crunch with the hip lift. Elbow to knee, and hips drive up. And then for your last one, all right, for your last one, you have any type of plank you want. You can just hold a plank. You can be down here. You can go up and down. You can go forward and back. You can toe touch. We're finishing with a choose your own adventure. Yeah? So whatever plank you want. Okay. First one, let's go. You're on your back, reaching towards the toes. And go. Straight up. Good. You want to make sure you're keeping your shoulders off the ground. If you need to support your neck, do so, but make sure you're not pulling. You're using your abs. You're crunching them ever so slightly, reaching right up. If you want, switch it up. Reach for the outside of the foot. Make sure you're breathing. Don't hold your breath. Good. Hold it there. Pick a leg for your second exercise. Cross it over. Oblique crunch. Go for it. Elbow to knee. Drive the hips up. Good. Awesome. Really squeeze the glutes up as you drive your hips up. Make sure you're not pulling at your neck. Good. Almost there. And hold it there. Last one. Choose your own adventure. Plank. Anyone you want. You're probably so sick of the planks right now. And go ahead. 40 seconds. Make sure your booties aren't popping. However you want to do it. Good. Five seconds.
3,
Good.
1.
Hold it there. A little bit longer of a break. Then we switch back. This is your very last set. Then we cool down. You're almost there. Okay. How you doing? Good? You're like, Heather, you're going over your time. But if you know me, you know I always do. Okay. All right, get the water if you need it, in position. All right, I'm gonna cut our break a little short. Now, back to the toe touches, feet towards the ceiling, and go. Reach towards those toes. Keep the shoulders up. Good. Make sure you're breathing. If you want to start switching, you can reach towards the outside of your opposite foot. Good. You need to support your neck. Do that.
3, 2,
And hold it there.
rest.
Whichever side you did the first time, make sure you're switching sides. So cross that
3,
ankle over
1.
and go.
Crunch plus hip lift.
Oblique crunch, hip lift. Good. Oblique crunch, lift the hip. Good. Nice and controlled. Good. And hold it there. Your very last 40 seconds and we cool down. Plank. Switch it up this time. And go. You're almost there. Stay with me. Good. Butts are down. You can bring your knees down if you need. 10 seconds. Almost there.
3,
2, 1. Woo! Done. All right. Let's cool it down. You are going to find yourself in a child's pose. Butt over your heels. Stretch the body nice and long. Good. Let your heart rate slow down. If you got your Pump It Up music on, you might want to switch to a more mellow tune. Good. Okay. You are going to take one leg and bring it forward. Push your hips forward. Good. Take it up. Add a little rotation. Good. Back up to center. Now, switch your weight. You're going to put your butt over the back heel and your front toe is going to face the ceiling. Should feel that in your hamstring. Good. Lean over that front leg. Good. Let's switch sides. Bring other knee forward. Push that weight forward. Should feel this in your hip. Good. Arms up. Get a little rotation. Good. Back up. Shift your weight. Butt comes over the back foot. Front toe faces the ceiling. Good. Awesome. All right. Shift your weight on your back. You are going to bring one knee in. Bring the knee across your body. Good. And switch. Knee in. Bring it across your body. Good. All right. Slowly find your way to standing. Very slowly. One foot, bring it into your glute. Knees are close. Good. Cross that foot behind and stretch. Good. And switch. Foot to glute. Good. Cross it over. Yes, I hear you. Okay, good. All right. Feet under your hips. Bring one arm across. Good. Switch. You can roll your wrists here if you need. Good. Grab your opposite elbow. Tricep stretch after our dips. And switch. Good. Arms out, thumbs are up. Then push the thumbs down and hands push back. Good. All right. Let's take 3 breaths and you're done. Feet are wide, bend the knees. One more. Shake it out. Awesome. Thank you guys so much. If you have questions, comments, suggestions, I take them. And hopefully I will see you next week, same time, 5 o'clock. I'll try and not go over my time because I always do. But thank you guys so much for joining me. It's so helpful to be able to do this while we're all stuck inside. So I will see you next time. Thank you guys. Bye.